Good evening, guys. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear before I will start this interesting session. This is open to everyone, no? And thank you so much for taking your valuable time, no? Despite that it's a weekend. So again, we are saying sharing the same passion, and we are actually have the common interest, no? That's why we are all spending time to discuss matters that really important to us, no? Even if it's weekend. Loud and clear, guys. Loud and clear. Okay. Good evening. Welcome to tonight's session, no? And it's something to do with soft skills, which is more important. Soft skills meaning it's our more than anything else, more than the skill, technical analysis skill, fundamental due diligence, it's all about mastering ourselves. It's all about knowing ourselves. It's all about, handling different type of situation, how to think ahead of the others, how to see the big picture, and a lot of things that we need to discuss, no? So, the topic are as follows. Number one, how to think ahead of the others and how to have the ability to see the big picture and not just a preview of what's going to happen. So, napaka-interesting nito, no? Kasi sa stock market, kailangan to eh, no? So, kailangan ma-maximize mo yung profitability, yung uptrend. So, itong item na to, after this discussion, will help you, no, to think differently, no? And to at least to have an idea how it can be possible, no? Ano yung mga kailangan i-consider. How to outplay your emotion and to make your weaknesses into your strength. Dito maraming nadadali, no? Dito marami talagang kahit nag-aral sila, kahit na nag-attend sila ng kung ano-anong seminar, bumasa sila ng ilang libro, still yung emotions pa rin nila yung nasusunod, no? Especially nga right now, very volatile yung mga momentum plays natin. So, kadalasan yung iba napapabenta ng wala sa oras, no? So, bakit ba? No? Alamin natin later. How to expedite your learning curve. Ito, ilang beses ko nang diniscuss, no? So, it doesn't matter when you start, no? If you start 2 years ago, 3 years ago, months ago, it depends on your commitment to learn, no? Kasi despite the fact that you are already in the, trading for 10 years, but yung commitment mo is not that serious, no? You are just it's not spending too much time in application, practice, charting. Mas lamang pa sa'yo yung talagang dedicated, no? Yung talagang, yung learning curve kasi na-expedite yan by a lot of things, no? So later, i-discuss natin yan. How to beat your prior best and become consistent in everything that you do, no? So napaka-importante sa atin lahat. Stock market as passion and not just about making money. It's all about passion, no? If you are just trading for the sake of making money, the moment that you lose money, that's the end for you. That's the end of everything for you. You'll just give up easily. Dapat ginagawa mo yung stock market more than anything else. Eh. It's not about you alone. It's the people that matters to you. It's the people that mostly dear to you, no? So ginagawa natin tong stock market. Why? Again, additional source of income and then wealth generation. Para saan ba yan? Di ba? Hindi lang naman yan para sa atin, no? And to give everyone the holistic strategy stock market overview, this is really important, no? That's why I'm conducting this webinar. So the more people that will become aware, the better, kasi yung mga existing participants ko, they became participants based on their initiative to join the existing mentorship session that I have, because they became aware of it, and they are thankful for it, because the mentorship session changed them and makes them a better version of themselves, no? So it's because of continuous informing people that this type of program exists, no? Okay? So how to think ahead of the others and to have the ability to see the big picture and not just a preview of what's going to happen. So number one, think big, dream big, believe big, and the results will be big. Don't limit, wag nating ilimit yung sarili natin sa short-term thinking, no? So successful people, they are not just after the short-term um, benefits, they are after the longer time horizon, no? The bigger you think, the greater possibility you can have, the greater success you can have. No, don't just limit yourself to traditional way of thinking. Think outside the box, no? So think outside the box and make sure that you go out of your comfort zone. Kung ikaw, no, so you are just limited to a particular skill and it's your comfort zone kasi hiyang ka sa ganitong analysis, mas komportable ka sa technical analysis kasi mas madaling intindihin, go out of your comfort zone and make sure that you will possess a lot of skills which is imperative, no? For you to beat your prior best. Huwag mong ililimit yung sarili mo sa isang skill lang, no? As I've said many times, no? Consider the best practices and not just selective practices, no? So the better it is for you, no, moving forward. Okay? So again, think big. Because the more you think big, the more you dream big, the more effort you will exert. And then accordingly, the more results you will going to have. Provided you have to work for it, ha? Hindi pa pwedeng dream ka lang ng dream. Hindi pa pwedeng think ka lang ng think and then walang corresponding effort and work. You will definitely cannot expect result if that is the case, no? So kailangan ng gawa, kailangan talaga ng effort, no? If you want to go big, stop thinking small. Ito yung sinasabi ko, no? Applicable to sa stock market, no? So if you really want huge profits, if you really want true wealth, hindi dapat laging chupit-chupit lang ang mindset mo, no? So, you need to, find a way to make sure that you will at least earn in stock market. Let's say kung ang target mo, kung yung budget mo, quota mo for 1 year, kaya mo nang ma-achieve in months time, in the first quarter of the year, the better, right? So at least you can allocate more of your time, excess time, in more valuable things, in those things that can make you a better person or make you a better trader, or at least discover something that you can be interested in. Again, you should not just rely in one source of income kasi itong trading, it's still a passive source of income. Kapag meaning passive, pag hindi ka nag-trade, hindi ka magkakaroon ng pera, no? So think big. Think big profits. And if you think big profits, you will prepare bigger, di ba? You are not just satisfied with the traditional way of preparation in terms of stock market, investing and trading, no? Think big and don't listen to people who will tell you it cannot be done. Life is too short so to think small. Again, always associate yourself to at least people that motivate you. Avoid negative people as much as possible. You need people who will encourage you. You need to associate yourself to the people that will make sure that you will do your best moving forward. Someone who will encourage you, no? And support you instead of discouraging you. So don't listen to noise. If kung gusto nyo, meron kayong gustong gawin, go for it. Kung feel nyo passionate kayo sa gusto nyong gawin, go for it. 'Di ba? So in my end, 'di ba, kung ako ay I was outplayed by those people that think that I cannot do well in the mentorship session like this. Jan Francisco will not exist, di ba? Because was outplayed by those people that think that I cannot do it. So if you believe in yourself, if you really believe that you are passionate in what you are doing, if you believe that you are good in this field that you have chosen, stock market. So don't listen to the noise outside. Don't listen to your bashers. Don't listen to negative people. Just go on, no? Because it's really hard. Starting point is always the hardest, no? So just keep on doing what you do best and think big, do big, and achieve bigger things ahead, no? So if your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. So bakit ba natin dinidiscuss ito? Ito mga concepts lang to, and then later on, i-discuss natin yung applicable sa stock market. But the overall objective of this discussion is for our own personal benefits. Kasi ito na yung mga psychological aspect. Pag pinag-uusapan natin itong mga think big na to, related to sa personality ng bawat tao. Related ito how you motivate yourself, how you believe in yourself, no, despite of many distractions around. Sooner or later, 'di ba, you prove those person wrong. 'Di ba? Ang sarap nung ganong feeling. So make sure that your dreams scare you, no? It should be big enough for you to work harder and push yourself to the limits, no? Sabi nga nila, make a dent in the universe. At least maramdaman ka man lang ng tao. Make a change, no? Create a name for yourself, no? So, let's say, for example, dito sa stock market, do something else, di ba? Mag-ingay ka. Kung feeling mo, kaya mong mag-effort. Kung feeling mo, kaya mo talagang patunayan yung sarili mo, provided talagang gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, go on. Pero I'm telling you, it's not a bed of roses. Pero once you succeed and napatunayan mo talaga sa lahat ng tao na passionate ka sa ginagawa mo, and then the rest will be history, no? So just concentrate on your dreams, no? And make sure they scare you. If not, reassess yourself, no? Kasi you need to dream big. You need to at least make sure that your goals is really too high enough. So, better kung maa-achieve mo, but if not, at least you set your goals too high. At least, if the moment you did not able to reach those goals, at least, yung second level ng goals mo, ma-achieve mo man lang, di ba? Kasi the more na mamomotivate ka, the more na mag-exert ka ng effort, the more na ipupush mo yung sarili mo, no? So, that's why we're talking about these things. It's about goal setting. It's about believing in yourself, trusting yourself that you can do it. There's no room for negativity in our heart, no, and in our mind. Be optimistic, optimistically reasonable, and make sure that you will work hard, no. So what you dream and what you set initially can be your realistic target. Again, you need to work hard. It's not really easy. It's easier said than done, but I'm telling you, it's possible. As long as you commit yourself in the onset, you set bigger goals, you commit yourself, you're focused in what you want to achieve in your life, there's nothing impossible. Okay? It's all about mindset. Okay? So how can we think big and be able to see the big picture and not just go preview of what's going to happen? Excuse me. First, you should stretch your thinking and stimulate your mind. You need to think outside the box. Hindi po pwedeng limited lang yung thinking mo. Kaya dito sa item number 1, stretch your thinking. Stimulate your mind. Practice mo yung isip mo. Kailangan nag-i-imagine ka. Kailangan, pag nag-i-imagine ka ng probabilities, dapat may basis ka. Hindi pwedeng puro ka lang imagine. Kailangan quantifiable yung basis natin. So, kaya yung item number 2, be realistic based on reliable sources. Make sure that it's quantifiable, kasi mahirap sa stock market na mag-project kung wala naman tayong basis. Kasi puro numbers yan. We're dealing with numbers, guys. So make sure na meron tayong basis. Hindi ka pa pwedeng think big, pero imagination lang, wala namang basis. Okay? Sabi ko nga, we all receive a lot of information on a timely basis sa PSEH, sa news, but it differs on how we are going to interpret it. Yung interpretation doon na nagkakatalo-talo. Paano i-interpret itong disclosure na to? How can we think ahead of the others? How can we plan? How can we incorporate this disclosure to our plan? 'Di ba? So prepare as early as possible, 3 to 6 months, no? Be patient and make sure that it's quantifiable and reliable. Hindi pa pwedeng think ka lang ng big, wala namang basis. So useless lang, 'di ba? Parang imagination lang 'yun. Parang ang mangyayari is parang hypothetical lang lahat. Dapat realistic, dapat may basis. Develop creative power by believing it can be done. Again, don't listen to the noise, no? Just focus to yourself, no? Believe that you can do it. Believe that it can be done. Despite the fact that others telling you that it cannot be done. Prove them that you can do it, no? In due time. Dapat ganun ang mindset mo. Ganun dapat yung willing power mo. So it's about willingness, no? It's about your personal desire to prove your detractors wrong, no? Kasi alam niyo naman sa stock market, 'di ba, maraming mga bashers. So don't mind them, 'di ba? Just concentrate on you think what's best for you, no? Connect to the right people to discuss various ideas. This is really important because in stock market it's all about networking. You should associate yourself to the right people because the consequences of associating yourself to the wrong people might lead you to wrong decision making. So make sure that you are only associating yourself to the people that will definitely have the same goals like you, no? Dapat, kung gusto mong magkaroon ng ganitong ability, find those people that have those type of abilities and learn from them. Kasi normally, di ba, the people that you are associated to are most probably the person that you are going to be in the future. Empty your cup, di ba? Always listen to the people that knows better than you. Hindi pa pwedeng sobrang overconfidence tayo na lahat na lang alam natin. Hindi pa pwedeng ganon. Hindi pa pwedeng overconfident ka eh. Dapat at least open-minded ka na may mas magaling sa'yo. Laging ganon. Na hindi pa pwedeng magaling ka na hindi. Lahat tayo dito work in progress. Kasi wala namang perfect eh, di ba? So make sure that you consistently associate yourself to those people that will make you a better person. Will give you more ideas, di ba? Because it's for your advantage and not disadvantage. Disassociate yourself to those types of people that cannot do good to you, no? So very important itong networking, no? Sa stock market. Again, connect to the right people. Overcome the mind-freezing traditional thinking. Hindi pa pwedeng ito lang. Hindi pa pwedeng pag inisip mo, ito lang. Hanggang dito ka lang sa resistance na to. Pagka nandito sa resistance na to, bebenta ka na. You think ahead. Think beyond the chart. Think outside the box. Diba? So, later on, makikita nyo. Kasi normally, yung minsan pag limited ka lang sa chart, syempre hanggang resistance ka lang eh. Diba? And the bigger picture ahead is really beyond the chart. Diba? It cannot even seen in the chart because the uptrend is really, really far beyond the current resistance. So, things like that, diba? But you need to justify, ha? Hindi pa pwedeng think ahead ka. Hindi pa pwedeng think ahead of the resistance but there's no basis. You should look at the catalyst. You should look at the valuation in 3 to 6 months time. So, that's the way you should do it. Okay? Don't just limit yourself to the traditional thinking na eto lang yon. Parang dikahon lagi yung iniisip mo. Huwag ganun. Kasi pag lagi kang dikahon, lagi kang dito support and resistance, doon lang iikot yung mundo mo. Doon lang iikot yung price action na pinoproject mo. So, project realistic target based on, potential catalyst. and certain valuation methods. Discover that success is measured by the size of your thinking. So kapag ang iniisip mo, kota ka na ng first quarter of the year, gagawa ka ng paraan eh, di ba? So if you think that way, there's really a high probability that it can happen provided, di ba, you do something about it. Law of attraction really works, no? So, again, discover that success is measured by the size of your thinking. Kaya napaka-importante, think bigger picture, no? And huwag kang makontento ng hanggang ganito ka lang. Always think of a better way to do things more effectively, more efficiently, no? Pag kumota ka, it doesn't stop there, no? So, i-adjust mo yung quota mo. Hindi pa pwedeng pag kumota ka, first quarter pa lang, hinto ka na. No. Again, i-reset mo. Make sure that you will reset your budget accordingly. Kung first quarter of the year pa lang, na-hit mo na yung target mo this year, and then, therefore, adjust your target. So you can still go on. Hindi po pwedeng, okay, na-reach ko na yung target ko, tapos na. No, doesn't make sense, guys. You should adjust. You should level up your thinking. You should adjust yourself accordingly because you should not be complacent at all. Kahit na na-hit mo na yung target mo, assuming na-hit mo na yung target mo, but you should at least adjust your budget accordingly. Flexible budgeting, hindi dapat fixed budgeting. Okay? Kasi we should maximize the remaining days, weeks, and months of this year, no? So there's a lot of things we need to do in a very limited time. Make sure that your time really counts. Kasi that's really the most valuable currency right now. Your time. Money, we have an unlimited ability to earn it. But our time, once you spend it, you cannot really recover it. So make sure to spend your time quality. Spend your time very effectively and make sure that it can be valuable to the person around you, not just only for yourself but to the person around you. Okay? So this is just an example of the way I analyze things ahead. No? So because I'm doing this for a lot of years already, so I just want everybody to know that this is really possible, no? Paano ba natin gagawin to? Paano ba tayo mag-i-imagine ng probabilities? Paano ba natin gagamitin tong mga example na to in future super plays? Ano basis, di ba? Paano nangyari yung ganong naging super play to? Paano nangyari yon? Because there's a reason, there's the right approach and plan to make sure that what you are thinking, what you are projecting will going to happen. Hindi pa pwedeng tulad nga na sinabi ko kanina, nag-i-imagine ka lang ng big picture. Right? So, now, 4 months ago, this was way back November, I think, November. So, as early as last year, alam naman natin na may mga potential third telco play. Diba? So, ilan lang naman yung mga stock na related sa telco, no? So, how can we prepare for that? How can we at least assess, no? Kung sino-sino yung mga possible na candidate. Of course, by monitoring each of the stock disclosures, updates, management plan, because napaka-importante yung management plan eh. Napaka-importante na alamin natin lahat ng disclosure, lahat ng news. Internal, external, guys, kailangan i-consider nyo yan. It's not really easy, ah. But you need to exert effort. Kasi ang preparation, ang planning, it doesn't happen at the start of the year. It happened before the start of the year, which is fourth quarter of last year. Hindi pa pwedeng magpaplano ka this year, no. Ang preparation, months ahead, di ba? Tulad nga na sinabi ko, 3 to 6 months. So these things, no, ito pinost ko to way back last year, no. So yung medyo nagpo-post pa ako sa Instagram ng mga charts and everything. So, straightforward. Very straightforward. Why may basis? Hindi kasi ako nagpo-post ng walang basis eh. Alam niyo naman sa social media pag nag-post ka ng ganyan nami-misinterpret kaya so hype ganyan ganon. I think once na mag-share ng idea yung isang tao and it makes sense, siguro technically speaking, we should all appreciate the insights of everyone, especially if does make sense ha. Kasi syempre doon sa mga taong nag-effort na mag-share at nagpakahirap mag-research sa sasabihan ka lang ng hype, 'di ba parang it discourage you eh, 'di ba? So that's why one of the reason why I encourage everyone na to learn the process instead of giving them insights in social media because it doesn't make sense, 'di ba? For someone to just, give insights and then the tendency is nagre-rely na lang yung tao. It doesn't make sense, 'di ba? So the most important thing is teach people how to do it on their own so they can trade independently and then they will have the same ability like we have. Like for example, in my end, 'di ba? It's not really easy to teach, guys. Napakahirap. But if it's your passion, 'di ba? And assuming, 'di ba, that you have really your personal goals. Of course, you need to account for your time as well. Kaya nga madaling sabihin, magtuturo ng libre, napakahirap guys kasi we also value our time. And tulad nga nasabi ko sa inyo kanina, time is the real currency right now and not money. So commitment and investment to those people that believed in you and invested in you, no? So ito ilan lang to sa mga application how to think ahead, no? So paano ba ito na super play in the making tong PXP nung 3 pesos pa lang? Paano ba nagkaroon ng analysis na potential third co player to sino nung last year pa lang? So let's proceed with this particular example. Paano ba siya na project? Eh kasi naman may mga disclosure na 'yan last year, di ba? So number one example nitong si now, this is one of the inputs that I provided to to the tool that I am using for the benefit of everyone that is watching. I use a certain tool so the members will going to receive updates on a real-time basis. So this one has been published January 8. So kung mapapansin nyo, merong TP na 15 to 20. Paano ba na-project yan 20 na yan? Paano nangyari na yung 52-week high nila isumaktong 20? Ano ba yan? Para bang hula yan? Hindi hula yan, di ba? May basis yan. Kasi yung disclosure niyan, last year pa lang, ini-release na yan. No? So, kung mapapansin nyo, kung binasa nyo yung disclosure last year, merong convertibility option and 20 pesos. So, again, pare-pareho tayong naka-receive ng disclosure na yan. Maliban na lang kung hindi nyo talaga binasa. Yan ang importance ng due diligence, di ba? Yung masyado kang mabusisi, di ba? You scrutinize each paragraph and then you try to understand what will be the potential impact. So this was published last December 22 and clearly indicated and interpreted that this is really a probable play, no? And the quantifiable figure that has been used for projection is the convertibility rate, no? Which happens to be the target price this year. Napakabilis ang pangyayari. So again, paano mo to gagamitin sa advantage mo? By really digesting all the information and make sure that you think ahead and then make sure you plan accordingly, no? So ito yung isang mga advantage na kailangang ma-consider lahat ng mga beginners eh, because you cannot really do it on your own. You need to be guided, di ba? Bakit maraming naipit pa rin sa now? Bakit marami pa rin humabol sa now? Na ang dapat ang buying level mo doon is 2 pesos eh. Ayan, no? Paano nangyari yun, di ba? Dapat dito bumili, hindi dito. So, marami pa rin. Unfortunately, marami pa rin. Marami pa rin naiipit. Okay? So, tulad mo, tulad, kuwari, kumita tayo, di ba? Hihinto na lang ba doon yung objective natin sa kumita tayo, let's say nakabili ng 2 pesos and then nabenta natin ng 1920. At the end of the day, masaya ka ba, 'di ba? So, kung ikaw talagang you want to really make a difference, 'di ba? You should do something about it. So, at least man lang mabawasan yung mga nabibiktima ng mga hypes, 'di ba? Hindi kasi pa pwede nating sabihin, okay, marami kasing napopomo, marami kasing mga uh, newbies na bigla na lang na-hype, 'di ba? So, kasi 'di ba nakakapagod na rin yung ganun eh. Nakakapagod na rin na maging ganun ang situation. Kawawa naman eh, 'di ba? Especially kung talagang marami kang nakakausap na talagang nabibiktima ng mga hype. So, what you need to do, 'di ba? Anong awareness, anong contribution ang pwede mong bigay sa industry? 'Di ba? That's why we are having this type of session na open to sa lahat, 'di ba? Kasi I want to make sure that every beginners or at least those uh, newbies na talagang merong sistema na tama. Hindi kasi pa pwedeng i-release nyo yung pera nyo ng gano'n na lang eh. May mga right methodology, no? And you need to invest in your learning before earning. Don't really, commit the same mistake that a lot of beginners committed in the past, no? So, this is just an awareness session for everyone na meron tamang paraan, di ba? By merely watching this webinar, at least may idea kayo, di ba? May tamang paraan eh. Kung magre-research lang kayo, kung gagamitin nyo lang yung data na na-receive nyo to the best of your interest, kung magaling kayo sa projection, kung mapag-aaralan nyo, there's nothing impossible, no? So kung kaya nyo mag-isa, go ahead, 'di ba? Marami namang mga pre-webinars diyan. So nasa sa inyo 'yan. Kung gusto nyo ng mentor, kung gusto nyo kaya nyo sarili nyo, go ahead. As long as you did something to level up your skills and make sure that uh, at least improve yourself accordingly. Kasi ang hirap talaga eh kung lagi lang tayong nabibiktima ng mga hypes and FOMO and everything, no? That thing should put to an end as much as possible, di ba? As much as possible, hindi natin talaga po pwedeng ma-prevent yung may mga maiipit eh. Stock market is a zero-sum game. Talagang ganon. Pero at least, if we can do something about it, di ba? May masagip man lang tayo, 'di ba? Yun yung maraming gumagawa ngayon, 'di ba? I'm thankful na marami ring nagse-share ng insight nila, may mga nagba-vlog. So, if you are the one that profited in this particular trade and you did something great and effective, share it to the community, 'di ba? Open yung Instagram. There's a proper avenue for contributing what you have learned. Share it, no? There's nothing wrong with sharing as long as you really wanted to extend an effort, kasi effort to, guys, hindi ito madaling gawin. Okay? So, next, how to outplay your emotion and make your weaknesses into your strength. Ito, dito maraming nadadali yung emotion eh. Kahit na nag-prepare ka, no? Kahit na you possess all the skill, but still, pagdating sa emotion, diyan ka nadadali. Pero there's really a way to outplay that and convert your weaknesses into your strength. Number one, treat trading like a business. Kailangan hindi gambler eh. Kailangan you should perceive trading, sabi nga is stock trading is like an entrepreneurship, di ba? So first 6 months ng business talagang loss yan. Don't expect na magpa-profit ka. So treat stock market as business. So like business, dapat may mga process ka, di ba? Imagine a business without business process. Imagine a business without a plan. Imagine a business without a budgeting. Imagine a business without internal control and review. Imagine a business if you do not have financial reporting. So, sa stock market, kailangan may plan ka. Kailangan documented yung plan mo. Kailangan nire-review mo yung trades mo, dapat documented. Kailangan ina-assess mo ano ba yung gastos ko, ano ba yung kinita ko. Ganun ka-detalye. So, kaya kailangan ganun ka-systematic. Kasi pag may plano ka, no, pag organize lahat ng ginagawa mo, the more nakaka-gain ka ng confidence eh. The more prepared you can become, the more confidence you will be. No? Ganun lang 'yon. Kung meron kang weaknesses, well, be open for improvement because that's part of the ball game, no? Second, avoid trading pitfalls such as fear of missing out, trading without a plan. Napakadali naman eh. Kung yung sarili mo, you will expose yourself to trading pitfalls, what do you expect? Magiging emotional ka about it, 'di ba? Control, 'di ba? If you do not have a plan, don't trade, 'di ba? Don't just buy for the sake of buying because the stock is trending. At least be systematic, create a plan. Kailangan ma-outplay mo yung ganong emotion na napag-iiwanan ka eh. Kasi the more na humahabol ka, the more na magte-trade ka ng wala sa kaplano-plano, you will become emotional about it, no? So this is one way to avoid your emotion by avoiding, no? Do not make yourself susceptible to these trading pitfalls. Makokontrol mo eh, di ba? Bakit ka magpopomo? Bakit ka magte-trade without a plan? Magiging emotion ka lang. Di iwasan mo yan, di ba? Kumbaga, i-pinpoint mo ano yung mga causes ng pagiging emotional mo sa trading and then avoid it accordingly. Ganun lang yon. Invest only the money you can afford to lose. Wag mag-all in. Diba? Ito lagi na nating sinasabi, wag mag-all in. The more na mag-all in ka, the more na magiging emotional ka. Excuse me. Understand that the common psychological state of emotion such as greed, fear, hope, and regret and prepare to outplay this type of emotion. So at least maging aware ka man lang ano ba yung mga consequences. Pag naging greedy ako, 'di ba? Kaya ko ba ito i-face yung fear ko? Ang trading ba it's just a hope? Paano pagka nagkaroon ako ng regrets pag natalo ko? So understand the consequences. And make sure you are equipped to handle this type of emotions, no? Kasi if you are not, then don't just trade. You should know what you are doing, eh. 'Di ba? So kung ikaw weakness mo, matatakutin ka, weakness mo madali kang mataranta. So I suggest, no, understand first what you are trying to at least kung ano yung pinapasok mo, siguraduhin mo na talagang alam mo 'yan. Treat challenges as opportunity for growth. It's all about mindset, guys. It doesn't necessarily mean that you failed. It stopped there. So take note, failure is part of success, no? So there's no thing as success without a failure. So failure is a success in the making, no? So pag ikaw newbie ka, you are not encountered failures, matakot ka na. Because the more na masyado kang confident sa sarili mo, na hindi ka nagkakamali, the more na susceptible ka sa risk. Kasi yung sobrang kumpiyansa sa sarili, masama yun. Make sure na i-accept mo pa rin yung mga challenges because there's nothing, nobody's perfect, no? Loss is part of the game. We cannot totally avoid loss in trading. It's a part of the game, no? Palagay ko, walang traders, investor na hindi nalulugi. Imposible yan, no? So, again, treat challenges as opportunity for growth, no? Kailangan yung mindset mo, winner's mindset. You are embracing challenges as opportunity for growth. You are optimistic, no, and not pessimistic. Okay? So when it comes to learning curve, kung ikaw beginner, yeah, it's true. Maraming free ebook, maraming YouTube discussion, ang daming nagsi-share, di ba? But the thing is, it's like a road, di ba? It's like a road, di ba? Ang daming direction, hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupunta. Hindi mo alam kung saan ka mag-uumpisa, di ba? Paano ko ba may expedite yung learning ko? Paano ko ba? How can I reach my goals? Can I reach it on my own? 'Di ba? The answer is no. The answer is no. Because you need direction and guidance. Again, kung ikaw nagda-drive ka, it's like driving, 'di ba? And you do not have an idea of your direction. You need GPS. Because you cannot do it alone. No? Otherwise, you will waste a lot of time figuring out a lot of things, no? Hindi mo alam yung ginagawa mo, basa ka ng basa, pinagpapanood mo lahat sa YouTube. Okay? Lahat ng mga libreng resources, inaral mo. Pero, what's the bottom line? Hindi mo pa rin naintindihan. Okay? Because you need guidance. You need direction. Kasi may mga taong mas magaling pa sa'yo eh. May mga taong mas nauna sa'yo. May mga taong naunang mag-aral. And come to think of it, yung concept na yan, yung mga libro-libro na yan, yung mga YouTube na yan, it's just 10% of the equation. May mga nauna pa sa'yo na kinonsider lahat ng things na 90% application and experience. Yun ang wala ka. Okay? 10% lang yung pinapahalagahan mo eh. So, for you to have guidance and direction, find someone who have the more experience that you have kung beginner ka. And if you are experienced, then again, connect with the right people. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi naman lahat ng skills meron ka, hindi lang na lahat ng experience meron ka. 'Di ba? There are more people that is better than you. Benefit from those people. Learn from those people, 'di ba? You need motivation and inspiration. Along the way to your journey, marami kang pagdadaanan. So, kung ikaw, walang nagmo-motivate sa'yo, walang nag-i-inspire sa'yo, every time na you're going down, you're feeling lost, it's really hard for you to stand. If there's no one guiding you, inspiring you, and keep you motivated, ang hirap guys, ang hirap. You need coach, you need mentor. Because there is really an easy way to figure things out. Instead na magbabasa ka, iintindihin mo to, mag-uubos ka ng oras mo, panahon mo, there are people who really figure out the things to make better. So, coaching is really important. You need to find the right person. You need to identify. That's one of the most important thing you need to do. Find someone who can give you guidance, direction. Find someone who can give you motivation, inspiration, and then make sure that you will be coached by that person. And most importantly, find support and find someone who can be your role model. Hindi kasi pa pwedeng meron kang ganitong dreams pero wala kang role model. You need to associate yourself. You need to identify someone who already reached the point that you wanted to reach. Let's say gusto mo maging successful stock trader. Maraming successful stock trader nowadays. So you have the freedom to choose whom do you want. But the thing is, you need to make sure that are they open for coaching? Are they open for guidance, direction? Ako ba pagtsatsagaan ako nito? Kahit beginner ako, wala akong alam. So, hindi kasi lahat ng magagaling is mabibigyan ka ng panahon eh. But, there are a lot of successful traders that fortunately give guidance, no? So, depende lang sa time and effort. But, it's really important for you to at least find a role model. At least mag-identify ka ng tao. Okay, ganito yung gusto ko someday. Aralin mo paano niya ginawa. Alamin mo yung technique niya. Paano ba mindset nito? Kailangan may pattern ka. Kailangan may benchmark ka. And in all fields, no? Regardless of stock market, business, corporate jobs, and everything, finding the right mentor is the shortcut to your success. Instead na magsarili ka, no, aralin mo lahat ng mga pre dyan, aralin mo lahat ng mga libro dyan, seminar dyan. Kung wala namang magbibigay ng direction, motivation, coaching, and support sa'yo, it's a waste of time. Unless you wanted to spend a lot of time figuring out things on your own. it's up to you. So how to beat your prior best and become consistent in everything that you do? Number one, continuous improvement. Continuous improvement means that never let success get into your head and failure get into your heart. Napaka-importante na kapag ikaw naging successful ka sa trade mo, huwag kang maging kampante. Especially kung ikaw beginner ka lang. Diba? Kung ikaw hindi ka pa talaga yung expert sa trading at hindi ka nagkakamali, medyo kabahan ka. Dahil baka mamaya umabot sa ulo mo yung pagiging complacent mo, mahirap yan. You need to at least experience failure along the way. And once you experience failure along the way, don't get into your heart. No, let not failure get into your heart. Because the moment it happens, masisira yung diskarte mo. So, it's a balance. Find balance between success and failure. And make sure that when you become successful, it inspires you to go forward further. And when you experience failure, it encourages you to improve yourself accordingly. Not just to totally avoid the failure, it's part of the game, but at least to minimize it. And to use those failure to your advantage. Allow your passion to become your purpose and one day it will become your profession. So napaka-importante na yung trading, we're doing it out of passion. Money is just secondary. It should be that way. Because mas masarap mag-trade pagka gusto mo yung excitement, gusto mo yung stock market, gusto mo yung challenge, di ba? And there's nothing even more wonderful if what you are doing is really you are passionate about, and if it will become your passion, you will not work a day in your life. So madalas yung naririnig yan. That's really true, no? Tulad ko, guys, ba't ko ito ginagawa? Bakit ko ito ginagawa? Gusto ko to, no? Kahit na maraming disadvantage or mas maraming in the onset, maraming nagsasabi na, alam nyo na maraming hindi may iwasan yung mga detractors, but just do what you really like. Just do something different and make sure that your passion will become your profession someday. Ang sarap ng feeling. Napakasarap ng feeling, guys. Especially kung sa case ko, itong trading and teaching is both my passion. Imagine how can I stay awake until 3 a.m.? How can I do these things until even if it's weekend? Diba? Why? Because it's my passion, diba? And it feels great at the end of the day. We become what we want to be through consistency. Consistency stock market is really important. So, hindi pa pwedeng nanalo ka, panalo ka na. Hindi pa pwedeng kumota ka na. You need to be consistent. You need to beat your prior best. Kailangan yung mindset mo, it's all about consistency. Hindi pa pwedeng, okay yung trades mo, sumablay ka the following day. No, you need to establish a particular trade strategy and system in such a way that you will execute your plan in a consistent basis. Sistema, disiplina, guys. If you are persistent, you will get it. If you are consistent, you will keep it. So, consistency is by keeping your previous performance intact. No? Huwag kang magdi-deviate doon sa mga performance mo. Ang ideally nga, no, mahigitan mo pa. Kaya nga, we are encouraging everyone to beat your prior best and become consistent in everything that you do. Okay? So, stock market as passion and not just about making money. So, in this slide, I'm showing you something that at least I can share in my end. I started to really became passionate about sharing, about posting my insight way back 2015. I posted at least almost 1,000 motivational chart and everything. So halo-halo na yan eh. Kasi nga aside from skills, no, I love to motivate people. I love to share insight. I love to share updates, no. So the point na umabot na ng ganyan karami yung pinost ko. So it's not really easy, no. But again, this slide presents something that stock market is not just about making money for me. If not, I will not, it's not possible for me to post a lot of things in Instagram. Because in the onset, no, I want to inspire a lot of people. I want to encourage people. It feels great when you motivate people. It feels great when you share your insight, and at the same time, it feels great when you are basically the reason why people didn't give up. No, ang sarap ng pakiramdam. And I what I'm doing is just follow my passion, and it lead me to this purpose, di ba? So paano ba ako napunta dito sa ganitong activity? Paano ba ako naging active sa mga seminar, di ba? Open ako kahit anong organization. Bakit ko ginagawa? It's all about passion. It's all about purpose. Kahit na walang per dime sa ibang organization, magpe-prepare ako ng slide, a-attend ako sa ganitong organization, mag-i-speak ako doon, walang per dime. It's okay. Why? Ginagawa ko yun because it's my passion eh. 'Di ba? But again, pag extensive na yung mga commitments, 'di ba? Hindi naman din po pwede na libre na lang ng libre. It doesn't exist at all, guys, ha. So, wala kayong makikita na talagang sobrang dedicated o almost 24/7 nagko-commit, magtuturo, magbibigay ng guidance for free. It doesn't exist, guys. It doesn't exist. But find someone who you really are reasonable. Kasi ang dami-dami diyang mga subscription, di ba? May mga tips-tips. Pero sana kung mag-i-invest din lang kayo doon sa learning, wag lang tips. Di ba? So, sana itong mga ganitong existent o mga legitimate na program, sana makita ng iba yung purpose. Kasi bihira yung talagang, di ba? Bihira yung talagang merong objective, no? To at least assist people, and it's not really easy. Again, our time has corresponding value. We cannot do it for free. It's not really easy, no? Because we are compromising our time, and our time is has value incorporated to it. So it cannot be free alone. It cannot, no? So ang hirap, no? Again, it's all about passion, and I hope that a lot of us, no, moving forward will do the same thing. Marami akong ini-encourage na when you reach a point that you achieve a certain level of success, share it to the community, no? Be one of the top contributors, be one of those people that inspire beginners, no? And make sure that you provide guidance to them. It can either be free or it can be an extensive way. Kasi yung mga extensive way naman na yan, yung may mga premium, it's basically through their own initiative. And make sure that there's a corresponding effort, no, accordingly. So it's a value for money. So the last topic pertains to the holistic strategy in stock market. This is just an overview. So assuming that beginner ka, no, and initially you incurred 6 digits loss. So paano mo ba i-turnover yan? Paano mo i-convert yung sarili mo? How can you bounce back once you hit the rock bottom? So imagine this type of situation, no? So initially 6 digits loss ka, but you really wanted to turn it around and make sure that eventually magiging 7 digits gain yan. So saan ko mag-uumpisa? Kaya na-conceptualize itong holistic strategy. It's all about mastering yourself. So again, yung mga previous discussion natin about knowing yourself, making sure that alam mo yung pinapasok mo, no? You can really handle certain types of emotions, no? You know your risk appetite, you know your skill, you know your weaknesses. You need to know yourself. Why? Because your only competition and ally at the same time is yourself, no? Because it's between you and the market who doesn't even care you exist. So this is really important to know yourself, no? Know your limitations, know your strength, weaknesses, know what you really need to do, what you really wanted to achieve. You need to have a plan. You need to have a goal. You need to have a guidance, no? Mastery of self needs assistance, need guidance. You cannot really master yourself by your own. Paano mo mai-improve yung sarili mo kung ikaw lang yan, di ba? Kailangan may mag-guide sa'yo. Kailangan may tutulong sa'yo. Analytical mind of an accountant. Bakit natin sinasabing accountant? Kasi they are probably one of the best analytical mind in terms of money, in terms of stock market. They are the ones who can really analyze the disclosure, the reports. And you need to be analytical, no? Not necessarily to become an accountant, but at least like at least the concept of analyzing things, no, to your advantage, the concept of problem solving. Kasi yung stock market is basically problem solving, di ba? Ano bang question ng kailangan nating sagutin? What are the stock we need to buy and sell? Bakit ba natin to bibilin? Bakit ba natin to ibebenta? Again, paano ka magiging decisive kung hindi mo kayang i-analyze yung situation? So, kailangan may analytical ability ka. Without analytical ability, it's really hard for you to decide. No? So, at least, magkaroon tayo ng ganong ability kasi we need to decide, we need to be decisive, no? And the only way to do it is really to become analytical, no? Due diligence, like an auditor, no? So auditor, they are really good in due diligence. It's a risk and opportunity assessment. Due diligence is being done through scrutinizing reports, disclosures, the chart. So, kailangan mag-i-exert ka talaga ng effort para ma-uncover yung dapat mong ma-uncover. Ma-analyze mo yung dapat mong ma-analyze. Technical skill of the chartist, hindi talaga pa pwedeng due diligence lang alam mo. Hindi pa pwedeng magaling ka lang mag-analyze. Most importantly, kailangan chartist ka. Kasi there are things that the chart can only tell, di ba? So, like for example, yung basic support and resistance, di ba? Hindi yan kaya ng qualitative or quantitative data by just looking at news or everything. Nasa chart lang yung mga ganong information. So, at least you should know or at least have a mastery of being a chartist. Instinct as if you have a sixth sense. You know, there's a study that 90% probability that the instinct of a particular person is really accurate, no? So, why instinct? Kasi yung instinct as a person can give you an idea kung tama o mali ginagawa mo eh. Before you even started, masisense mo na yan. So, alam mo, ideally, di ba, you should improve the way you became instinctive about particular things and paano, di ba? So, you need to practice it. You need to assess your effectivity. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust that, is this something that really profitable or can I expose myself to a greater risk? So, ma-assess mo yan eh. Yan yung intangible part of yourself na immune sa ating lahat, hindi natin yan napag-aaralan. Instinct is in nature on its own, no? So, kanya-kanya tayo ng level ng instinct eh. Kadalasan, di ba, mapapansin nyo, yung common weaknesses ng iba, dapat binenta ko na to, dapat binili ko na to, hindi ko nagawa. Despite the plan, despite the instinct, despite the, alam mo yon dahil hindi mo sinunod yung instinct mo eh. So, somehow it counts, no? And most importantly, guys, even if you have the mastery of yourself, even if you have all the skills necessary for you to turn your situation around, without the execution, it will all be useless. So, it ends with execution, no? Useless lahat ito, no? From here to here, kung walang execution. Make sure you execute what you have planned. Make sure that even if you failed, no, you will continue to get up and fight to win the battle. Sometimes you need to lose these small battles in order to win a war. Ganun talaga eh. Kaya di ba yung cut loss, importante yan. before you encounter the mother of all losses. Again, like a warrior, you need to execute. Being a warrior means you need to possess a lot of, you need to have a lot of weapons. So ito na yung sinasabi natin na don't just limit yourself to a particular skill. How can you win a lot of battles by only using one weapon? The more weapons you have, the greater chances of winning it is for you. So take note of it. And most importantly, passion, discipline, and tenacity. 10% concept, no? Ito yung 10%, 90% rule. And 90% application and experience. Again, yung mga nababasa natin, yung mga resources na meron dyan, no? We are so thankful because of the generation right now, internet, nandyan na lahat yan. But most importantly, 90% of the equation, as far as I'm concerned, pertains to application and experience. And it all that matters at the end of the day. Paano mo ini-execute, paano mo ina-apply, anong experience ang nakuha mo. Kasi yung concept na yan, it's just 10%. Basahin mo lahat ng libro na meron dyan, pero kung hindi mo in-apply, sayang lang. Okay guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks for your time, and until our next webinar. So again, I have an ongoing program. If just in case you are just willing, if you are interested, just send me an email, no? So this is just for purposes of making sure that everybody is aware that this type of program really exists, no? So thank you, and I hope that somehow I gave a lot of sensible information to most of you tonight, and I'm looking forward to share more information, to share my talents, to share something that I can do moving forward. At least kahit papano man lang, I can make a dent in the universe or make some contribution to our industry. And I'm hope some of you will do the same thing someday. Okay? So good night and have a great weekend.